sifting through scrap metal with his bare hands. Khudayr Abbas says he's been processing waste purchased from dismantled U.S. military bases for 2 years. Separating steel and copper from piles of garbage, it's potentially lucrative work, but it comes at a high cost, he says.
Contractors we got this material from never warned us that it may contain harmful chemicals or cause us any illness. We didn't realize that danger until our symptoms started showing.
Blisters, eczema, itchy eyes, to name a few. At this dump site in Fallujah, west of Baghdad, the detritus of war lingers. Discarded radiators, abandoned body armor, broken Humvee glass, even empty rocket shells. Meher Yassin, who runs the site, has also developed symptoms. He says doctors have told him what's causing the problems is contact with this discarded waste.
The U.S. military and Iraqi authorities say they're aware of the improper disposal of hazardous waste locally. Both have launched investigations into the issue. But the fact remains that sites like this one continue to operate with no safety measures whatsoever, despite the military's intentions and efforts.
U.S. commanders have launched an effort to rebut claims they are leaving behind a toxic legacy as they withdraw.
Everything here is done to U.S. standards.
The military took journalists and Iraqi government officials on a tour of this facility, one of 2 such sites processing hazardous waste from bases around the country. Everything from chemical cleaners to paint is treated here. Even soil that's come into contact with petroleum is decontaminated, they say.
We have nothing to hide. That's why we're out here today. The intent is to be actually open and transparent so that the country of Iraq and the people of Iraq clearly understand that we are taking every precaution necessary to ensure that we are taking care of their environment.
Iraqi Environment Ministry officials, however, say this is the first time they've been allowed inside an American base.
Our fears stem from the fact that there is no database. If the doors are open to us to visit American bases, we will be more confident. At first glance, this site seems up to environmental standards. It's far from water sources and residential areas, but we need a full data scan.
It's unclear how much access Iraqi officials will be granted, and concerns linger that some private contractors continue to violate Pentagon rules. One example, though the U.S. military says fire extinguishers are shredded to ensure they can't be used as weapons, these empty canisters were still found at the Fallujah dump site. Rawya, Rageh, Jazeera, Iraq.